Do you ever feel like you're moving through fog? Every action blurring into the next, leaving you no closer to who you want to be. You get up, go through the motions, and crash into bed, haunted by a quiet sense of having accomplished nothing real. There's a dream somewhere, a version of yourself you're certain you could become, but it stays out of reach. You make lists, chase new goals, and yet each week feels like a reset to zero. The more you try to control, the more scattered you become. But what if the problem isn't a lack of effort, but a fundamental misunderstanding of what a plan actually is? The samurai, masters of strategy, knew this feeling intimately. They didn't conquer chaos by working harder. They conquered it by building a different kind of structure, one rooted in something deeper than a to-do list. There was a period in my own life where I felt like a ship without a rudder. One month I was convinced my path was in business. The next, I was diving into art. I had passion, but it was like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. I kept telling myself, I just need to focus. But I never stopped to ask why I was choosing any of it. One night, exhausted by my own indecision, I stumbled upon an old text detailing the samurai's approach to preparation. A single line stopped me cold. A warrior does not plan to shape the world. A warrior plans to shape their own spirit. That sentence cracked something open. The samurai tradition speaks of a method called Meiyo no Keikaku, which translates to the plan of honor. This wasn't about predicting the future. It was about forging a link between daily action and core identity. Before stepping into any significant endeavor, a warrior would undergo 3 internal rituals. First, shizuka, a moment of stillness to silence the frantic mind. Second, mokuteki, defining the true purpose, not just the outcome. Third, kozo, building a structure so simple it could be followed even under the threat of death. They didn't ask, "What do I need to do today?" They asked one single, clarifying question. Does this action align with who I say I am? If the answer was yes, they gave it everything. If the answer was no, they abandoned it without guilt. Their strength wasn't in juggling 10 priorities. It was in the unwavering commitment to a single, true path. Today, we are addicted to motion. We celebrate being busy, mistaking activity for achievement. We craft plans that are just wish lists filled with pressure, guilt, and the expectations of others. The samurai teach us that a real plan isn't a cage, it's a compass. It doesn't tell you every step, but it makes sure every step you take is pointed true north. You don't need 10 different goals. You need one clear direction, rooted in your values, followed with discipline. That is how the noise inside your head begins to quiet. So how do we translate this ancient clarity into our modern lives? Here is the path. First, find the silence. Before you write anything, sit for 5 minutes and ask, what is the one thing I want to create, not what I think I should do? Second, craft a 3-part plan. Write your purpose, the why, your first step, the what, and your fallback, what you will do when resistance hits. Third, go on a purge. Delete, delegate, or defer anything that doesn't serve this core plan. Simplicity is the engine of progress. Complexity is its anchor. Fourth, set a sacred time. Pick a moment each day to review your plan and recommit, even if it's just for 5 minutes while drinking coffee. Fifth, release the need for perfection. Your goal isn't a flawless execution. It's steady, honorable movement in the right direction. Your plan is not just a task list. It is a mirror reflecting your integrity. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need a plan strong enough to bring you back to yourself when you get lost. The samurai never waited for the perfect moment. They chose a path, committed their spirit to it, and walked with complete presence. When the ground shifted beneath them, they adjusted their footing, but never their direction. That is the true art of planning. It's not about accumulating more. It's about choosing what matters and pursuing it with calm, unshakable strength. If you feel scattered, return to your center. Create the plan that your spirit can actually follow. If you are ready to bring direction back into your life, take a moment right now. Write in the comments, "I choose my path with honor." Thank you for being here and for choosing to live with purpose. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next lesson.